pieces. All right, everybody, here it is. The greatly anticipated 2017 Yamaha FZ-09. Let's start this bad boy up. I was a big fan of the FZ-09. The only thing that I was had some reservations about was the lack of suspension. It was a bit divey, and the snatchy throttle in mode A. So let's see if they fix that. The new modes are A, B, and then standard. So they changed it. Last year it was A, standard, B. So that's changed. And of course the front fascia has changed as well. So let's. Oh yeah, that feels a little bit better than the CB500 that I was just riding. Stock exhaust has changed as well a little bit. Let's see how much gas we got here. Looks like a full tank. Thanks, Al. Alright. Without further ado, let's give her a roll. Oh yeah. That is beautiful. Oh baby! That's B mode? Oh man, what a major difference from that 500 I was just riding. Probably a better experience all around. Look at those beautiful mountains. What a beautiful place to be riding a motorcycle. Skiing in the morning and riding motorcycles in the afternoon. No problem finding neutral. Definitely get some shorty levers. These big ass levers aren't exactly my thing. Man, that exhaust sounds good even with stock exhaust. This thing just picks up and goes. Woo-hoo-hoo! Hooligan mode, engage! That's B mode? Wow. I'm kind of blown away right now. Oh yeah, this is a lot of fun. These mirrors gotta go. These mirrors have to go. These are useless. There's still a lot of gravel and dirt on the road, so I don't want to be too much of an idiot. Okay, I'm very comfortable. My legs aren't too bent. They're probably just about 90. The gearing is good. Allows you to roll through the throttle range without having to manual through a bunch of gears. That's a good thing. The gauge is nice. I like it. I'm not sure if it's the same gauge as last year, but I like that. The 2017 model, of course, has ABS, and traction control, 3 riding modes, and the throttle, even in B mode, feels like it's been kind of finessed a little bit. Oh, dude, this would be so much fun. This is what I was hoping this bike would be. This would be so much fun. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the red. What do you guys think? The color choices for Yamaha this year on the FZ-09 in North America are not exactly what I would call my favorite. So there's this red, and then there's white, and then there's this dull gray with lime wheels. Yeah, you heard it right. Dull gray with lime wheels. Wow, this is freaking brilliant, man. I love it. I really, really like it. Oh yeah, I like these foot pegs. Like a knurled metal foot peg. The FZ-09 for 2017 had a recall on the triple clamp, and I'm not sure exactly what the recall was, but that wouldn't surprise me if it had something to do with the wheelies. The amount of torque this thing puts out is just nuts. It is nuts. There we go again with the horn. Oh yeah. She's got all the balls that an average rider would need and more. Oh yeah, the throttle's way better. Trying to keep it down below the red line. Haven't seen a shift light. Absolutely brilliant. So A mode's now the most vicious mode. I call it Agro. Agro mode, engage. Let's get a feel for it, and then we'll engage Agro mode. We're still in B mode right now. The value for dollar on this motorcycle, I'm not sure if there's a bike on the market that's hitting it. For under 10 grand Canadian, you can own one of these. And its big brother, the MT-10 or the FZ-10 for you Americans, is $15,700. So $5,700 difference. Well, for 6 grand, I can buy a lot of gas, a pipe, a comfort seat. Dude, tail tidy. Trying to keep it under 7 grand for these guys. Respect the machine. Let's see if we can go for A mode. Standard A. She gets after it immediately. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually hit neutral there. That was weird. Yeah. Oh, the suspension is so much better. I caught up to those guys. I left so much later. I was hoping I wasn't going to catch up to them. We'll stop and do a little walk around for you. Don't want to be stuck behind these guys. Oh boy. It is nice. So even in A mode, it's still quite manageable. But holy shit, you get on the throttle and it just wants to leap in the air. I love that. Oh yeah. I could definitely get into this. Some shorty levers on. Oh man, you could go to town on this thing and have so much fun doing it. Derby reach. You know what? Let me go this way. I am really impressed, guys. I'm super impressed. It gets after it frickin' fast, man. Lightning fast. Wow. Yeah, big improvement. Big improvement. Everything that I was expecting. The rear shock, it's probably, you know, it's plenty sufficient for, you know, your average day-to-day city riding. If you were going to get serious about, if you're going to get serious and get into some aggressive riding, it might need some Jesus. It just grunts. Just gets after it, man. Sitting position's very relaxed. I'm wondering if the MT-10 is going to be, you know, this feels so light and thin and flickable. Oh yeah. Well, no worse than that CV500 I rode. You were hoping to get ahead of these guys, weren't ya? Yeah. The only thing, you know, I'm not really excited about is the colors. I'm not a huge fan of this red. Not a huge fan of that white. So, I guess it would have to be the gray and the lime. I guess I could always powder coat the wheels. Again, the savings working to your advantage. Very nice. The control cluster here is okay. I'm not, the horn is so close and the controls are pretty small, but I could get used to that. Mode button over here, dual action start and kill switch. Nice instrument panel. I am a fan. Well, I was a fan before. I'm a real fan now. Derby Reach. Let's see if we can go to Derby Reach. The seat, I don't know how long I could sit on this seat. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Sitting position's really nice though. You could definitely commute on this, no question about it. I'm gonna pull over right here. Give you guys a little look-see. She's a beaut. That's a good looking bike. Even in red. Even in red, that's a beautiful bike. It's gorgeous. Like it looks like somebody's poop bag sitting there. Let's get that out of the shot. God, come on. Yeah, it's a beauty. See how low slung that exhaust is? It's basically just a mini pipe coming off the cat. Of course, that would all have to go. Triple. Inline triple. That's pretty cool. Lots of braking power. 4 big pads up front, 2 discs. Nissan braking this year. This tail looks way nicer than it did last year. Last year that tail was pretty sad. I don't know what to make of this. This Euro designed plate holder. I've seen people take it off, but you know what? I don't like. It kind of reminds me of a BMW a little bit. Yeah, I would have to go. Let's start her up so you guys can hear it. Should help if I was in neutral. It's a beauty. Don't run me over. That is a beautiful bike. I think we'll leave it in A mode. Man, she sucks the gas. This thing was near full. It's already down to half. If you're on the pipe, the gas goes quick. How big is this tank? It doesn't say. Oh well, you guys can pick that up out of the specs. These little air scoops. Looks like they're actually functional, which is very cool. Alright, let's take her back. And she turns on a dime. Oh boy. Yeah, the gearing on this is tighter than that on the Aprilia, which I guess is something that you'd expect. How could you not? A little bit less constrained than I was in the 500, that's for sure. Brakes aren't bad. 1 finger pull. Oh yeah. Right off the start, she just wants to go. Just wants to go. Woo-wee! I love it. She's a beauty. Very flickable. Jeez Louise. A lot of the other motovloggers have already reviewed this, and they all had pretty much the same thing to say. What a lot of fun. I haven't seen a lot of the extremely popular motovloggers pick one of these up, and I think I know why. It doesn't have that sex appeal that you get from looking at a super sport. Come on, lady. It's not making a career. But in terms of performance, holy shit. It goes, man. Oh, I love it. Yeah, you know what? Actually, like for the inner city riding, this would actually be more fun than the Aprilia, hands down. Because it just wants to launch, man. Oh, hello. Buff chick. You know, you could wheelie all day, every day with this. Just grunts! I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's just digging in. Yeah, you put a pipe on this thing, it'd be pretty wild. Take these two dinky mirrors off, put some bar mirrors on there. Take the gray one and powder coat those wheels. The power delivery is very consistent in all modes. You just get a lot more instantaneous delivery in A versus B. And no matter what mode you're in, it doesn't chug. That's one of my complaints with the Aprilia and those big leader bikes. Is when you're in town, it's hard to have a lot of fun on them because you have to really kind of work the clutch. Not with this thing, man. Not with this thing. So nice. So much fun. Well, there you have it. 2017 FZ-09.